So Leonardo DiCaprio, climate scientist, global warming expert, told Variety.com, the Hollywood newspaper, that when he was filming a movie in Canada, he totally, absolutely experienced global warming. Let me quote him. He said, "We were in Calgary and the locals were saying, this has never happened in our province, ever. We would come and there would be 8 feet of snow, and then all of a sudden a warm gust of wind would come." Really? So the locals were saying this has never happened ever, eh? Oh yeah, he went on, quote, "It was scary. I've never experienced something so firsthand that was so dramatic. It's terrifying, and it's what people are talking about all over the world, and it's simply just gonna get worse," unquote. Wow, terrifying. I'm sure the locals were terrified. What a dumbass. Hey, thanks, Leo. That's actually called a Chinook. It's actually one of the best things about southern Alberta. In the dead of winter, a warm wind blows over the Rockies from the Pacific, and it gives everyone in Calgary a few days break from winter before it blows away and gets cold again. It is not scary or terrifying. It's awesome. The locals love it. I mean, skiing when there's tons of snow, but the temperature is above freezing, super fun. You can even ski in shorts. People do it. Some people ski in bikinis. It's not just fun. It's beautiful. The warm wind comes in under the clouds, lifts them up in a giant formation called a Chinook arch. It's like when you take a sheet in your bed and go like that. It's amazing. It's pretty much the official southern Alberta thing. Leonardo DiCaprio is lying when he says it was scary or that locals had never seen anything like it. Yeah, it comes through about half a dozen times a year. We even had one in Calgary in the middle of the 1988 Winter Olympics. 21 events had to be rescheduled. It was awesome. Now, there are a few obvious points here. First, that Leonardo DiCaprio actually doesn't care about carbon dioxide emissions or global warming or about a carbon footprint or whatever. I mean, he has various luxury homes, luxury jets, luxury yachts, so he's lying when he says he cares. It's just a PR stunt. The second point is DiCaprio's know-nothing personal anecdote was enough for Variety and a million other media to report as fact without skepticism. I'm not just talking about his ignorance about Chinooks. But even if he got that wrong, does he really know anything about anything other than acting and dating models? I mean, the guy is a high school dropout, no offense to high school dropouts, but if Joe Ordinary made a statement about climate science, he would be ignored. So why are we listening to this actor? But here's my last point. The mainstream media in Alberta had a field day with DiCaprio, just mocking him. I mean, here's the Calgary Herald with a column entitled, "That Awkward Moment When You Have to Explain a Chinook to Leo DiCaprio." Yeah, thanks, but the Calgary Herald's official position is that global warming is real. So why do they suddenly object to this anecdotal proof when they accept other celebrities and their anecdotes the other 364 days a year? Oh, and by the way, don't think that other Alberta media didn't actually agree with DiCaprio. Here's Huffington Post's Alberta editor, Sarah Rieger, hanging on to DiCaprio's every word. Look at that official Made in Alberta headline there. Leonardo DiCaprio says he witnessed climate change in Alberta firsthand. Really? It's only 9 paragraphs into the story that Rieger says, yeah, maybe it was a Chinook and that's normal. So Leonardo DiCaprio is a stupid hypocrite who lies when he says he was scared of a Chinook, and he lies when he says the locals were freaking out. But he's an actor. That's his excuse. It's make-believe. What's the excuse of most of Alberta's media, who actually profess to believe in global warming with equal shallowness to DiCaprio, and Huffington Post, which actually still thinks maybe it was global warming? Oh, and these are the same reporters who are going to give you the straight goods on a carbon tax, are they? For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.